This is where we build relationships, connect our key persons of influence podcast community together. Together, you're better, and a stronger community is stronger businesses. As we move into the entrepreneurial revolution, the digital revolution, the AI revolution, the mobile revolution, the personal development revolution, a lot of things are coming together, and we want to provide our community with the resources to grow ahead of the curve, not behind it. So what we're seeing here is we promote our personal development. We promote 7 days of free because we know they're in good hands if they're learning, growing, and being a part of something bigger, which is developing their skills and their leadership. So that can be done at Growth Day. Now, next, we do meetups. We do meetups on a weekly basis with our global community. That is done through Growth Day. And that way we're meeting and we're teaching people how to connect, what it means to develop podcasting, publishing, and creating thriving communities. Because if they understand that concept, why podcasting is so important, why publishing is critical to the development of the community, then they can see how they can grow their personal brands. Because again, people buy from people, not companies. So we make that paradigm shift in their mind. And we're doing things on a regular basis. We do the weekly meetups. We do virtual events. We do webinars. We do workshops. We're teaching, teaching, teaching. We do virtual summits, 5 minutes, 3 points. We do live events once a month where we get them together. Our podcasting is part of teaching our people how to teach, how to teach from a platform. To be an effective speaker, it's a skill that is learned. And by learning, you're doing. And by doing 5 minutes, 3 points, you're constantly perfecting the 5 minutes, 3 points. And then you can put several of them together to have a larger or a more in depth. But it's all about podcasting, connecting, building relationships. On each podcast, we're building relationships. We're inviting them to be a part of our community where we connect. We invite them to a meetup. We teach on a workshop. We right after a podcast, if they're good people, we'll invite them to be a part of our virtual event that we do on a regular basis twice a month on the first and third. The workshops are done to teach. We do a webinar to teach and enroll people in podcasting, publishing, and building thriving communities. We're all about generating leads, creating cash flow, and building thriving communities. So that's the essence of it. But we have things like our podcast academy, which we teach people to, and let me see if I can get, and we have our mentions, which for $50, they could be in lots of magazines to get exposure because we always want to 10x their investment. Whatever they invest, we want to give them massive results because when we give them those massive results, they share it. They tell their friends. They tell their people to be a part of this. So going back to this, and I'll try to go to I think I can go to here it is. We have the Podcasting Academy where we teach them to podcast, publish, and build thriving communities through our platform, which is StreamYard. We also, again, generate leads, create cash flow, and build thriving communities. Oops. Oh, shoot. No, I didn't do that. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Let me see if I can find that. Yes, there it is. The virtual summit where we're teaching them. I usually teach several of the 5 minutes, but we have 10 speakers, 15 talks. That's done twice a month on the first and third Friday from 8 to 9:30. It's a way for us to generate digital assets and to bring our community together by presenting together. So that's the connecting part. Let me see. Let me go back to this. You can go to PeteKane.me/connect, where you can see all the ways for you to connect, which is Meetup, Virtual Summit, Growth Day, the workshop, and then we're going to be adding a Q&A on a regular basis to answer questions for our community. Again, our live event is held at Grace, and we'll be doing live events around the country. And to see more about the live events, PeteKane.me/live. The summit, they can go to the virtual, PeteKane.me/virtual, and that way, let me see. I'm gonna go back here and let me see. Yes. Okay. Then the KPI club is that monthly where we teach people. Always something going on to build relationships, to connect and help people grow their business. So go to the Connect to know more, and that's available right there at PeteKane.me/connect. So the outcomes are we are looking for buying signals. We're creating the authoritative book, which means the book is the KPI book. I don't have, yes, I do. Yes, I do. This is a book. This is a book that can be created. This is Entrepreneurial Revolution. The more you have authority and give people an opportunity to consume you, to know more about you, they know you, like you, and trust you. So we're very selective when we pick, when people are on our podcast, we do have some that we wouldn't invite back, and we have, because we just sense that they're not good for our community. So we're very protective of our community. And creating the digital assets and the magazine is so critical to what we do to make sure, yes, the magazine is right there, the collaborative magazine. So that's the connect part of our business. Thank you so much. Be bold, make a difference, and